Hello, Aiden. It's a pleasure to be working with you again. I know you've already been briefed, so I'll keep it simple. The place we're headed to is Black Site. Very little is known about it, and the files we have been able to gather have been heavily redacted. All we know is that this is a secret military base set up for the sole purpose of researching highly dangerous biosamples. 3 days ago, at approximately 8 hours, there was a security failure at the base that activated an extremely dangerous biosample known as Pathogen X. As a result, the entire base became infected. Virtually all of the base's employees were infected, and the number of casualties reached hundreds. After a few hours, some of the infected underwent rapid physiological mutation, turning them into bloodthirsty humanoid creatures of increased strength and ferocity. Your mission, Aiden, is to infiltrate the facility, obtain an uncontaminated sample of Pathogen X, and get to the evacuation zone. I'm not gonna lie, Aiden, you're headed straight to the center of hell, but the good news is, I'll guide you through it.
Ackerman, come in, Ackerman. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Aiden. I assume you've arrived at the base?
Almost. I've flown past the drop zone. I'm now on a hill overlooking the base. The forest nearby looks scorched. Did someone start a fire?
Most likely done by people trying to flee the base, but given the chaos that's been going on there for the last 3 days, that's the last thing to worry about. Continue down the hill and follow the narrow path. Follow it until you find the path leading to the main entrance. I will advise you on the next steps when you arrive on the scene.
Copy that. Over and out.
Aiden, you're getting closer to the entrance. The gate should be at the end of this road.
Copy that, Ackerman. I'll let you know as soon as I get there.
Got it. Over and out.
Ackerman, I'm at the main entrance. The gate's locked tight. Do you see any other way in?
According to the map, there should be another gate to the left of the entrance. There might be a passage there. See if you can open it.
Roger that. Ackerman, I found the second gate.
Copy that. Let me know when you're inside.
Affirmative. Over and out.
Aiden, have you entered the base?
Yeah, I'm here. Had to set up a little fireworks.
Let's hope you haven't attracted any attention. What do you see?
There is abandoned military equipment, boxes of ammunition, lots of tents, and medical equipment.
So, all in all, everything looks okay?
Yeah, pretty much all of them. I'm just checking out one of the tents.
Careful, Aiden. There's no telling what might be waiting for you out there. Agent, are you okay?
I'm fine. The locals didn't give me a very warm welcome. I don't know what kind of creature it was, but I had to kill it.
According to the security footage we got, what you just killed was no longer human. Judging by the map, you should be near the elevator that will take you to the base's underground bunker.
Roger that. Ackerman, I'm already at the elevator.
Alright, I'll start the elevator. It's remote activated. Have you had any problems?
A few infected. Nothing I can't handle.
I see, there's probably a lot more where they came from, so be on the lookout.
Ackerman, do I detect a hint of concern in your voice?
Negative, I just don't want you back in a body bag.
I think I'd agree with that.
Let's focus on the mission, Clark.
Yes, sir, I'm on it. Ackerman, I'm in the elevator.
Copy that. Sending you down. Satellite scans show multiple heat signatures directly below you. As far as I can tell, you're walking right into a trap.
That doesn't sound good.
As soon as you get downstairs, get ready to fight.
Copy that.
Aiden, be careful.
I'm always careful.
Aiden, come in. Come in, Aiden.
Ackerman, I'm here.
Okay, what's the situation?
Just cleared out an army of zombies. There's a hermetic door to the next section, but it's locked.
The door must be remotely activated. There should be an additional switch in one of the corridors nearby.
Copy that. Over and out.
Access denied. A red access level is required. Access granted.
Maya, I made it to the next section. It wasn't easy, but I made it.
I wish I could say it's going to be easier, but I highly doubt it. Our satellites are moving out of range, which will make it much harder for us to communicate.
Great, more good news.
Find a way into the quarantine zone. I'll be in touch as soon as I can. Ackerman out. Come in.
Ackerman, I'm here.
There's only a few minutes left before the signal goes out. I wanted to give you a quick update on the area you're in before that happens.
All right, I'm listening carefully.
You are currently already in the quarantine zone. This is the heart of the facility, and so you should expect strong resistance. The zone consists of 4 main floors, which are divided into 2 subzones. The first subzone is for the hospital staff, while the second is for the patients. The patient subzone also consists of several sections, including an archive and a high-level experiment sector.
Wait, Maya, that's too much to take in.
Agreed, but I don't have much time. The main thing is to get to the archives, enter the laboratory complex, and whatever you do, do not enter the high-level experimental sector. It's been closed for the dangerous experiments with the Pathogen X. It's too dangerous. I repeat, do not...
Ackerman over. Maya! Damn, looks like he's on his own. This must be the patient subzone that Maya was talking about. So the door to the archive must be here somewhere. Hello? Are you alright? You look like you're bleeding. Thanks, Cap. I didn't realize. Who the hell are you, and why didn't you evacuate with the others? Aiden Clark, Special Agent BRCI. I need to get into the lab complex. Can you tell me how to get there? Lab complex? Are you out of your mind? Look at this door. You think this door has always been propped open by that thing? This door leads to the archives. To get to the lab, you have to go through it. I had to lock myself in here. There was a monster on the bottom floor. He broke down the doors from the quarantine area. When I saw it, I lost my mind, and I woke up on this floor. And it hurt me. You should go back to where you came from if you still want to live. I'm sorry, but it's a matter of life and death for a lot of people. I have to get into this complex. Apparently you have a death wish, buddy. But even if you get into the archive, it won't do you any good. The door to the lab is open with a special key card. That means you need an employee with special authorization to open it for you. Has anyone had that kind of access? I don't know, guy. Try looking into the experimentation sector. Good luck with that. Rest in peace, buddy.
sophisticated Finley. I'm a scientist, please. I need your help.
Alright, family. Open the door so I can help you.
This is a bad idea. As you can see, I'm infected, which is why I need your help.
Okay, what do I need to do?
The emergency vaccine is stored in the immunization room. The room is on the second level of the high-level experimentation sector. I need you to go down there and get the vaccine for me.
Think I can help you if you help me. I need to get into the lab complex, but I don't have a key card.
Yes, I can let you in. I was assigned to that particular sector. I have access to it.
Okay, well, give me the chart and I'll get you the vaccine.
No, not now. First the vaccine, then I'll take you to the lab.
Okay, so how do I get to level 2?
There's an elevator at the end of the hallway. You won't miss it. Take the elevator to the second floor. Find the immunization room. Get me the vaccine and I'll help you.
Alright, wait for me and don't draw attention to yourself.
Please hurry up. I'm not sure I have much time left.
Get up the stairs to the second level. I hope I'm making it in time. Where did he go? Looks like someone broke the glass. Shit! Who the hell are you?
Please, I need your help. Please, I need your help.
Special key card detected. Access to laboratory granted. Good morning, Dr. Finley.
Aiden, come in. Aiden, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, Maya. It's good to hear from you again.
Happy to know you're still alive.
I'm not that easy to kill. Is the signal stabilized?
It's okay. There are some signal repeaters on the lower levels of the base, so I think the signal strength should be stable at this point.
Glad to hear it. I'm on my way to the lab.
Copy. Please keep me posted on your progress. Ackerman, over and out.
Maya, the walls here are covered in some kind of organic.
I can't say for sure what it is, but I can guess that this biomass is a subspecies of Pathogen X.
Whatever it is, it looks and smells creepy.
Focus, Aiden. You're almost there.
Maya, there's some kind of laser barrier covering the rest of the lab. Can you turn it off?
Negative. We don't have access to that part of the complex. You'll have to figure it out on your own. There should be an energy generator in the room next to the barrier. If you can turn it off, it will turn off the laser shield.
Copy that. I'll see what I can do.
We've obtained schematics of how the complex is organized. Pathogen X is stored in a sealed room connected by a bridge to the rest of the complex.
How do I get in there?
There is a terminal in the room adjacent to the Pathogen X storage facility. Disable it to gain access to the room.
Maya, I'm at the target. There are 6 rods. What do I need to do?
These rods are part of the security measures that were activated during the contamination. The only way to deactivate them is to shut down the reactors located in the neighboring rooms.
Sounds simple.
Not really. Once each reactor is shut down, all the locked signatures will break free.
Looks like it's not going to be as easy as I thought.
Warning, a virus leak has been detected. Attention, the infected are approaching the vault. Rod is damaged. A virus leak has been detected. Attention, the infected are approaching the leak has been detected. The infected are consumable. Is damaged. Unlocking the security door.
This must be it. Now we have to get out of this hell. Oh shit! Gotta get to the terminal faster.
Warning. Security breach protocol engaged. Please proceed to underground terminal.
There's the terminal. Maybe we can get a link to Maya here. Ackerman, can you hear me?
Aiden, is that you? Thank God, I was getting worried. How did you manage to get that signal?
I'm in the underground terminal now, but there's no train here.
Alright, give me a minute. I can activate the train from my side. You need to energize it by activating the switch on the middle platform. As soon as you activate it, I'll send it right away.
Copy that.
Great. The train will be arriving shortly, so be ready.
Like I have a choice.
Aiden, I've detected multiple enemies advancing on your location. There are literally hundreds of them.
Shit. How long will it take for the train to get here?
About 15 minutes. I'm afraid you'll have to hold out until then.
That's just great.
"10 minutes to go, Aiden. Just hang in there." "5 minutes to go. You're almost there." The train's here, Aiden. You have to...
Warning, massive obstruction detected. Collision imminent. Automatic shutdown protocol engaged.
Looks like we'll have to get out of the tunnel on foot. Maya, how far to the evacuation zone?
You should be about 2 kilometers away. Once you come out of the tunnel, follow the power cables to the evacuation point.
Copy that. Heading that way.
Some of the creatures must have made it to the surface, so be on your guard.
Maya, I'm almost there.
Okay, once you get to the point, you'll need to activate the signal repeater located on the radio tower. This will help the extraction team pinpoint your location.
Bilko, let's get over there now!
leaving already? I'm afraid the sample's gonna come off here.
I don't think so.
evacuation team is almost there.
Yeah, I can see them.
Aiden, what's going on? Aiden? Answer me! Aiden! Aiden, can you hear me? Aiden!